This is a global pandemic.
An extraordinary global crisis.
The biggest problem with this is the unknown.
Brought the world to its knees.
It's an unprecedented situation that we're facing right now.
We are obviously in completely uncharted territory.
You have the NBA suspended, Major League Baseball delaying, everything else suspended.
The whole sports world is being affected.
The costs were staggering.
40+ million people lost their jobs. Millions more have filed for unemployment because they're not generating revenue.
No one was immune.
As a human being, I'm scared as hell.
Even the seemingly invincible.
We've seen 200,000 people die from COVID-19.
Faced devastating loss.
Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov passed away due to complications stemming from COVID-19.
UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
He is an unparalleled grappler. There's literally been no one like him in this division.
Hardened by a lifetime in the throes of combat.
He's been wrestling since he was born.
His father has guided him from the very beginning.
Has endured a deeply personal tragedy.
You're effectively walking into a new life after you lose your dad.
Now the MMA icon returns to the sport he learned from his father to build on their shared legacy.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0. What might be next for Nurmagomedov, whenever that may be?
I'm still hungry. I really want to compete with the best fighter in the world. This is my dream.
When tragic circumstances kept Nurmagomedov sidelined, it was Justin Gaethje who stepped into the spotlight.
The card is happening, but Khabib Nurmagomedov is out. He is likely to return, but tonight's winner of this interim title fight is getting that crack against Nurmagomedov.
Oh my goodness.
He broke down Tony Ferguson in a way that we never thought was even possible.
Winning the interim lightweight title with his patented chaos.
Holy smoke, Justin Gaethje has some power.
9 bonuses in 7 UFC fights.
Big right from Gaethje, and down goes Vic.
Each win coming by way of knockout.
USA, it's Justin Gaethje.
And an attitude to match.
Carnage is what I'm looking for. Personal health is not.
What you get out of Justin Gaethje is spectacular violence.
I'm trying to inflict major damage, major pain at all times.
These two champions will unify the title at UFC 254.
Khabib is relentless. He is ruthless.
Have you ever seen anything like Justin Gaethje?
And a historic headliner to crown the greatest lightweight on earth.
Khabib is the best in the world, and I'm happy to represent the United States of America against Russia's best.
The co-main event presents a pair of elite middleweights.
Cannonier's got some power. Whitaker is just an absolute assassin.
As former champion Robert Whitaker.
Robert Whitaker has done it!
Battles top 5 knockout artist Jared Cannonier.
And that's it! Jared Cannonier gets it done!
But before these warriors touch down on Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, we turn back the clock to see their stories unfold one chapter at a time.
The story's in place.
Champion versus champion.
Gaethje versus Khabib. It's the perfect fight.
This is UFC 254. Countdown.
Welcome to the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get you ready for UFC 249.
What's up, everybody?
First to the stage, welcome El Kukui, riding the longest win streak in the UFC with 12 straight victories.
He's one of the most creative guys to ever step into the octagon. Also one of the toughest.
He hasn't lost in nearly 8 years.
Tony just never stops. His endurance is legendary.
He's the former interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And his opponent, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today, undefeated and unheard of 28-0, with his last 2 wins over UFC legends, Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor.
Absolutely incredible the way he dominates people.
He also rides a UFC best, 12 straight wins into this epic contest.
The standard upon which all lightweights will be judged, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
The UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
This was supposed to happen, this fight, for the first time in 2015, fifth time it's been scheduled.
That fight, it was booked in 2015, 2016, 2017. As yet, it hasn't happened.
How has the preparation, the strategy changed?
Nothing. I'm not worried about what he's doing. I already did my homework.
This guy is one of the best in the world. And when I watch my legacy in lightweight division, I think, hey, like, I have to fight with Tony Ferguson. If I want to become greatest lightweight ever, I have to beat this guy.
Who has the next question?
South by Southwest, the Music and Arts Festival got canceled today because of the coronavirus outbreak. It's got to be a little bit of a concern, right, for any big event.
So when it comes to safety of the athletes and the fans and everything else, no matter where we go or what we do, we're always concerned with that. And let's not even talk about that. Let's not even talk about this fight not happening.
I remember when we have first press conference, I hear about some very big organization, 120,000 people come around the world, and they cancel this. It was beginning March, and everybody beginning to talk about this.
Breaking news just coming in.
The World Health Organization declared that the coronavirus crisis is now a pandemic.
Every day, news change. Something close, some country close.
Thank you, sir. China. Thank you. South Korea, Italy, shutting down. Well, if that's happening, you know that the United States is going to be next.
We close the gym, but we train only professionals. And one day, police come and they say, you guys have to stop training. And we close the gym too. For the last couple of days, we train outside. End of March, everything going crazy.
NHL regular season suspended. NBA season suspended. MLB spring training is over. Major League Soccer season suspended. A slew of conference basketball tournaments were also canceled.
Is there any kind of estimate of how long we won't be watching sports?
No.
We're postponing the next 3 events, but Tony Ferguson versus Khabib is still on, and that will still happen. No crowd, whatever it takes. Probably not even going to be in the United States, but this fight's going to happen.
I remember I called Dana and I said, where are we gonna fight? It was 1 month before fight. And they say 100% we can't fight in the US. We're gonna find location. Say we're working on Abu Dhabi. I say, okay, our team, we're gonna move to Abu Dhabi. And we moved to Abu Dhabi, and then Abu Dhabi closed. And we think, okay, what we can do here? We have to move. And that's why we moved to Russia. Then they say, okay, we're gonna make in USA fight. I said, okay, how I can come right now? Russia was closed, US was closed, everything was closed.
Russia is closing the gates. This fight can't happen. Tony versus Khabib.
According to UFC President Dana White, this card is going forward. However, Khabib Nurmagomedov will not be taking part.
UFC 249 has a new main event. Tony Ferguson will now face Justin Gaethje for the UFC interim lightweight title.
Gaethje versus Ferguson will not fail. It will be unbelievable. It will be one of the most ridiculous, violent fights that you will ever see.
Play ball.
I had never taken a short notice fight. And I got the call to fight Tony Ferguson, who's a cardio machine. The only way I lose is to get tired. So it was very concerning to me, but, you know, I live a crazy life. I've been training for war since I was very young, so nothing's really different ever.
Amidst the ever-changing chaos of 2020, Justin Gaethje would earn the opportunity of a lifetime. A UFC title bout with Tony Ferguson, which would conclude an epic journey. One that saw Gaethje raised by Arizona coal miners to become an All-American wrestler. Before Trevor Whitman raised him to become a champion in mixed martial arts.
Cross. Yeah. Switch. And switch.
I don't believe there's one athlete that competes in combat sports that loves it more than Justin.
Gaethje wants to go to war. The guy lives for this stuff. He's having fun in there.
You can see it in his fighting style.
Oh, I love this so much. Big right from Gaethje, and down goes Vic.
Holy smoke, what a knockout.
That was awful.
Slept him.
Nice pitch.
He has fun fighting. He doesn't have fear.
So comfortable in the chaos. Oh, he got him with an overhead right. It's over.
Justin Gaethje brought chaos.
His style is built for collision.
That's what makes him do the moves that he does and put on these spectacular fights. And that's why you remember Justin Gaethje.
His style is just phenomenal for fans around the world. This man's exciting, and they want to see him fight.
Oh, just another day at the office for Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje will not only be remembered as one of the most entertaining fighters of all time,
This is a man with more bonuses than UFC fights.
but also for his place atop one of the most pivotal events in sports history.
Nobody really wants to be first. My team, we're built for this. We're going to prove that professional sports can come back safely.
After a near 2-month pause in the action, the mixed martial arts leader is back. This is UFC 249, Ferguson versus Gaethje.
The safety system the UFC's put in place works.
The response, though, to this development, I think, to Joe's point, indicative of the effectiveness of the health and safety measures that the UFC have put in place to try to be as safe as humanly possible.
I know there's no fans. It's weird we get to hear every single punch land.
Welcome into a weird atmosphere tonight, man.
We're living in strange times right now.
Too strange.
But we're actually getting to watch fights, and that's the good part about it.
Time to shine. All your hard work. Look where you're at. Be present. Win one round at a time. You stay in the moment. Don't think ahead. You stay in the moment. Let's go, Justin. Let's go, baby. It's your time, baby. Blue corner's on the move.
Justin Gaethje is the very personification of must-see television, Joe. He set out with a purpose to be the most entertaining fighter in the world today. Tonight, he's trying to take home a piece of UFC gold for the first time.
I remember how intimate it was. I know that's such a weird word to say, but I needed that as a fighter. I needed to experience that to understand if or how I'm affected by the energy that is outside of the cage. This is different circumstances than we or anybody has ever been in. But I will be damned if I quit, ever.
Very unique experience. I think there was a little bit of nerves going in because it was definitely different, but once you're in there and that door closes, I think we both locked into tunnel vision.
Joe Rogan, truly a matchup for the ages. Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje for the UFC's interim lightweight title.
Here we go.
Woo! Hype gives way to the action here. Stands to reason that this could be absolute bananas tonight.
Oh, nice right hand by Gaethje.
Good, keep your feints and short angles.
Oh, Gaethje just stung him.
Oh,
my
nice.
goodness.
Justin Gaethje throws that right hand and that left hook behind it better than anybody I've seen in a long time.
Good, give me feints and change your speed just a touch.
Oh, man, look at that left hook. Another one.
Another one.
I love that. That half beat is key.
All right, here we go, round two.
Oh, Gaethje's looking sharp, man.
Very sharp. Gaethje swinging for the bleachers. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
He
man.
stung him with that left hand. Here's the question. Can he do this for 5 rounds?
I love it. Don't forget your low kick.
There's that low kick.
Good, I love it.
Again.
Ferguson looks like he's a step behind now with Gaethje right in the stand-up.
Oh! Ferguson with a huge uppercut!
Hey, look at me. Take 10% off your shots. You're trying to kill him. Pop him with good, clean shots. Look at me.
I'm good.
Sharp.
I'm ready.
Go, Justin. Come on.
Let's fight. Round 3 next.
Angles.
Oh!
All right, short shots. No, nothing heavy. Nothing heavy. Don't forget the body, baby.
Justin Gaethje's fighting a beautiful fight, and he does exactly what his coaches tell him right away, too. We have not seen Tony Ferguson struggle like this on this 12-fight run, man. He's been dominant, and Justin Gaethje is fighting a fantastic fight.
You can't count him out, but this is absolutely the most punishment we've ever seen Ferguson take.
Oh man, those leg kicks.
This fight's so good.
Oh, can you imagine what the fans will be doing right now?
The fans will be losing their mind. They'd be going crazy all night.
He will fight to the end, so be sharp.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
What a combination, all set up by the jab.
This is crazy. This amazing performance by Gaethje against the guy with the longest win streak in the division.
He was great when he got here.
Yes.
But this is the best version of Justin Gaethje that we've ever seen, and by far.
Clock working against Ferguson.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
This is world class.
Justin Gaethje won a major title outside the UFC, defended it 5 times, but the gold he seeks is in front of him here. You got to think Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undisputed champion, is watching this somewhere.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
That was one of the best performances Justin's ever put on because he was locked in to what he had to do to win that fight.
Tony's hurt. He's hurt real bad.
He's
hurt real bad. They're going to stop the fight.
That's it. Justin Gaethje stops Tony Ferguson in round 5. He's the UFC's interim lightweight champion.
And was able to get a finish, not just a win, a finish against Tony Ferguson.
Nobody could have expected that level of dominance from Justin Gaethje.
We were locked in, tunnel vision, target, becoming a world champion.
Justin, killer.
It was all a very surreal experience for me.
What a performance.
The first show.
By the human highlight.
First sporting event in the world to come back. Man, life's a trip.
I just saw the most dangerous guy in the division for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Justin, the Highlight Gaethje. Thank you so much for being with us tonight for UFC 249, as tonight the greatest athletes in the world get back to what they do best. 2 of them are lightweight elites, Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje.
When Justin Gaethje won the interim lightweight title at UFC 249.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
It punched his ticket to a mega fight with the reigning king.
Justin Gaethje is the new interim UFC lightweight champion, and all indications are he will have a date with Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Do you not want that on you? Why'd you just throw that off?
Wait for the real one.
I just saw the most dangerous guy in the division for Khabib Nurmagomedov. This dude is the real deal, and he's scary, and he's tough. He did that on 5 weeks.
Shortly after the unification bout was announced for UFC 254 on Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, Nurmagomedov would quickly relocate to the UAE for training camp. Preparations take place in the same private facility where Nurmagomedov spent fight week for his last title defense. But this time is dramatically different.
Тема, которую тоже нельзя обойти, это смерть Абдулманапа Нурмагомедова.
Хорошая разминка, как всегда. Полная тренировка. Пашем.
Произошла такая ситуация, вообще плохая, считаю, во-первых, это для семьи Нурмагомедовых, и в целом для смешанных единоборств и в России, и в мире.
My father, every day I think about him, you know, not only for me, for a lot of guys, you know, because he take care a lot of people in Dagestan. And Javier Mendez right now is my head coach.
I kill your shoulders. I'm gonna kill your shoulders today too. His father and him were like glue.
You see Khabib's father, Abdulmanap, right there. Proud to be in his son's corner tonight. Nurmagomedov under the chin, there's the top! Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0!
I have father here. My father. I want to say thank you for my father.
Not only was his father his mentor, but he was everything to him, you know. And even for me, not having him here with me today, it's difficult. Here with the great one right here, Khabib's dad. It was a great honor to be here with him and watch him teach his guys. He demands discipline, he demands loyalty and respect. He demands responsibility.
AKA head coach Javier Mendez
Let's go, you guys, come on.
Who's guided Nurmagomedov's UFC career.
Islam, you did exactly what I wanted you to do. It was perfect.
Fills some of the void left by the elder Nurmagomedov's passing.
I asked you to make him tired. You made Shafiq tired.
Coach Javier and my father, they have very good connection, good energy between them, and I feel this. I remember when I fight with Conor.
This is another level of pressure, another level without his father in his corner, another level without some of the people he's used to having with him, not here.
My father was in Russia, and in my corner was Javier.
Go to the takedown! 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 There you go! What I want!
And I really want to fight with him in striking, but my corner, Javier, he don't let me.
Make that proud, all right? Stay on the task. Stay on task. I don't want you getting in a stand-up with this guy. You understand me?
Father's plan, back to father's plan. You have to wrestling.
Pressure! Now! Boom! And then takedown! Go again! Beautiful! Nice!
He always liked my father plan, you know. Even next fight, I'm gonna work with my father plan versus Justin Gaethje. Nothing changed.
There's the choke.
He's got it. It's under the neck.
There it is.
Nope, it's on the chin.
There's the
It's out.
Still undisputed. Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Gaethje's never been tested on the ground, and obviously he knows what the game plan is from us. Let's go, you guys. 3 rounds grappling. To win 254, Khabib needs to show up, number 1. Number 2, perform like father's plan. Come on, man up. Divide. Nice. 130, 130. Keep working that, keep working that.
Every single man to face Nurmagomedov has failed to stop his patented grappling onslaught.
Boom! Nurmagomedov, this is his world right here.
But what makes the champion's unbeaten run all the more impressive
So relentless on the ground. That was a mauling.
is that the opposition saw it coming.
They know what he wants to do. They can't stop it. Wow!
28 fighters specifically prepared to defend Nurmagomedov's wrestling.
Nurmagomedov all over.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And all 28 succumbed to the pressure.
Nurmagomedov proves to be a puzzle that is unsolved inside the octagon.
So naturally, it begs the question, does anyone stand a chance?
It's the unwinnable fight. Everybody thinks that. But there's always a way to be beaten. Khabib, I do believe, is the best wrestler in the game. But what a lot of people miss is Justin Gaethje, he's a wrestler. A lot of people think that he doesn't wrestle, or maybe because he doesn't wrestle in fights. This is like a hidden secret.
I've been wrestling my whole life. Pure wrestler, through and through. And my wrestling is as violent as my fighting. Slammed a guy in my first amateur fight, he pissed himself. And my pro debut, I slammed him and knocked him out. No one has ever been able to hold me down, and not much has changed.
To prepare for the title unification bout with Nurmagomedov, interim champion Justin Gaethje is returning to his grappling roots. And his college wrestling coach, Ben Charrington, is guiding the efforts to defeat Nurmagomedov for the first time.
Khabib, you know, growing up in Dagestan, he's around the best wrestlers, the best mixed martial artists in the world. You know, you look at the world championships in wrestling, and, you know, out of 7 weights, 5 guys are from Dagestan. Everybody knows what he's gonna do, but Justin's ability to create scrambles and create positions that maybe other fighters aren't gonna put Khabib in. Where do you want to be? Just be creative. Be creative. That's where I see our biggest opportunity. Justin's gonna utilize his takedown defense to keep the action going. Good. Block the hips, block the hips, block the hips. Yes. to keep Khabib from being able to settle into a position.
Good, yes, perfect.
And just put the clamps on us. All right, on the wall, ready. Go.
I need to kick him, I need to hit him, I need to make it ugly. Causing scrambles, getting up if I get taken down.
In the guard, keep him in the guard. Steps high. Yes, yes. Good, but one more. One more here. Good job, good job.
I need to cause damage.
Pace, keep the pace.
Khabib has a game plan, and I'm gonna stop it.
Time, walk it out. Hey, it's productive. Productive day, good work.
$100 closest to the hole.
$100 closest to the hole?
Yeah.
Count me in. No, we all get a breakfast ball. That's it. Just one.
On the first hole?
Yeah. Oh, I went left.
A lunch ball?
Come on, man. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Is that like a lunchable?
Call it what you want.
UFC interim lightweight champion Justin Gaethje has endured a lifetime on the mats. But the consummate pro understands the importance of balancing work with play. And he finds the latter among 18 holes in the Colorado hills.
Golf is a way to relax for me, a way to get away from the grind that it is every single day, 2 hours a day, 2-3 hours a day, 6 days a week. So I try to get out here as much as possible.
With leisure comes friendship, and Gaethje always shares the good life with his closest comrade, head coach Trevor Whitman.
Justin and I, we get out and do fun things a lot.
All right, let's go. Get the blooper reel ready.
These outdoor activities really help me as a coach understand where his mental state is. And it's just a great place to relax.
Oh, you better stop turning. Me and Trevor have, outside of fighting, good friends for a long time. A little aggressive, a little aggressive. It's a different relationship than I've ever had with the coach. I've learned how artistic his mind is. So I always say I'm a canvas and he's an artist, and this is a beautiful picture that we're painting right now.
There's nothing more that I want from an athlete than a guy like Justin Gaethje, who works his ass off in every training session and has never changed, never became big time. He's at a whole different platform in his career, and he's still the same person.
I gotta put in the fake scorecard. All 3s and 4s.
Hey.
When the octagon door closes, he becomes something so unique, almost like a superhero. And it takes him about 15 minutes after he gets out of that octagon to get right back to the same person he was when I met him. It's very, very unique.
I learned about it, so thank you.
Hey, good to see you.
October 24th, they got the Russian. Don't miss it.
Half a world away, the lightweight king also embraces active rest ahead of the UFC 254 title bout with Justin Gaethje. A fight so important for legacy that even a hardened champ like Khabib Nurmagomedov feels a heightened sense of pressure.
Of course, I feel pressure. A lot of people gonna watch. All world gonna watch. In every fight, I feel pressure because I don't wanna lose. Why I have to lose? A lot of people call me pound for pound #1 fighter, and why I have to lose this position? I like this position.
Nurmagomedov's success in some of history's biggest fights is always accompanied by rigorous training with his fiercely loyal teammates. And this camp is no different.
My team is very important for me because I can help all my young guys to sign UFC. Islam Makhachev is my father's student, and we train together like all life. Umar Nurmagomedov, He fight in main card. He's right now 12-0. He worked really hard for become UFC fighter.
Стараюсь взять от него, я стараюсь брать пример с ислама. Ислам это у нас всегда везде с ним бываю. И я вижу, что он очень сильно ментальный человек. Именно вот духовно его как-то сломить, я не знаю, что должно про Джастин Гейтджи такой великий. Бой закончится досрочно.
Well, Nurmagomedov has spent a lifetime overcoming adversity. His fights have been won with relative ease. And in Nurmagomedov's routine success, Justin Gaethje has identified his key to victory at UFC 254.
I think that we all try to lie to ourselves in circumstances, you know? If you look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself you're perfect, you think you're infallible, you're gonna lose. You know, false confidence is the biggest threat to any competitor.
All right, here we go. On the bell. Work.
I've known Khabib for quite a while, and he doesn't have very many weaknesses.
Yep. Good.
But if there is one, it would be that. I don't see him surrounding himself with people that are trying to whoop his ass every day. You know, is there a bunch of Russian dudes or whatever, his buddies, trying to whoop his ass like I'm gonna try to whoop his ass? You know, there's a lot of people telling him that he's the best in the world. I don't allow anybody to tell me that.
Mindset is everything, right? Your mindset is everything. Rather than be in these if statements, yeah, if, you're gonna start talking in I can do this, I will do this.
Beautiful, Justin.
Accepting the past and preparing for the future.
If we watch the history with all athletes like boxing, American football or basketball, soccer, like everywhere, everybody who ever lost a little bit discipline, they go down. They fall down, and what I built the last 12 years in MMA, I can't lose.
Everything is on the line for the best at 155 pounds. As interim champ and reigning king carry their life's work into this battle for undisputed lightweight supremacy.
I want to maul him everywhere.
Nurmagomedov all over.
In my striking,
Massive right from Nurmagomedov!
my wrestling,
So much control.
everywhere.
28-0!
I have to finish Justin Gaethje and become #1 pound for pound.
Khabib is the best in the world. I've been working since I was 4 for challenges like this, and there's no other challenge I want right now. I am 100% positive that I will see concern.
Have you ever seen anything like Justin Gaethje?
Real concern in his eyes.
Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone's got to go.
The shark is in the water. Justin Gaethje, he's coming.